Today we'll be going through Cambridge IGCSE Mathematics Paper 3 Core 058033 May June 2020. Question number 1. Write down a fraction equivalent to 1 over 15. So just multiply numerator and denominator by 2 and we will get 2 by 30. Any fraction we can write. So 2 over 30. Then find a fraction that is greater than 1 over 15 but less than 2 over 15. So in between that one we have to write a fraction. So basically to solve this one we need a fraction which is in between, like 1 over 15 and 2 over 15. We need in between that one something which is like in between this. So a over b, this a over b value can be anything. Like for example, if we will change 1 over 15 into decimal, this will be 0.00666 recurring. And if we convert 2 divided by 15 into decimal, this will be 0.1333 recurring. Now in between this one there can be a number, like for example 0.1. So 0 point will be less than this number and more than this number. And 0.1 we can write in form of fraction, which is 1 over 10. So we can write, like for example, 1 over 10. Now 1 over 10 is in between these two fractions. So this is how we can find a fraction. B1, write 15% as a decimal. So 15 over 100 will be 15%, which is 0.15. Shade 15% of this grid. So this is having 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So these are basically 4 into 10, which is equal to 40. So 4 into 10 is equal to 40. So 40 boxes we need to shade 15%. So 15% of 40 will be what? We will calculate this. So 15% of 40 basically will be equal to 6. So we have to shade 6 boxes basically. So we can 6 any 1 2 3 4 5 6, we can shade 6 boxes like this one. So this is like 6 boxes we have shaded, which is 15% is shaded part. Now write down all the factors of 15. Factors are like 1, the table like which is completely dividing this. So 1, 3, 5 and 15. These are basically the factors. Find the value of under root 15. Give your answer in 3 decimal places. So root of 15 will be equal to 3 point sorry, not here. So 3.8729. So we need up to 3 decimal places. So 3 decimal places will be up to this one. This is 9. So which we will round to 3.873. So this will be 3.873. Now next E part 1, write down the reciprocal of 15. So it will be 1 over 15. Then write down the value of 15 raised to power 0. Anything raised to power 0 will be equal to 1. So this will be 1. Write this one in standard form. So we'll be shifting decimal after first non-zero number. So it will be 1.45 and we are jumping 2 digits. So into 10 raised to power minus 2. This will be our answer for this part. So 1.5 into 10 raised to the power minus 2. Now this is question number 2. The diagram shows a line AB. This is line AB on a 1 centimeter grid. So write down the coordinates of point A. So coordinates of point A are -1 and -2, -1 and -2. We can write here -1 and -2. Write down the vector AB. So AB, we can write the coordinates of B. B is 5 and -2. Now coordinates of AB will be B minus this one, so it will be 6 minus minus 1 and minus 2 minus minus 2, this minus this, so this will be resulting to basically this will be 5, not 6. So this will be 5 plus 1, which is equal to 6, and this will be 2 plus 2 minus 2 plus 2, this will be 0. So and this will be 6 and 0. Then BC is equal to this one, mark point C on the grid. So on the grid we have to mark the point, this one. So minus 2 units and 5 units we'll have to mark that one. So for this one, if we are taking, like for example, this point, like for example 3 and 3, this point, if we'll be taking and joining this with this, so it will be BC will be this one. Like for example, if we take C as this 3 and 3, and with the, BC will be C minus B, so 3 minus 5, so it will be 3 minus 5, and this will be 3 minus 2, so which is equal to basically 3 minus minus 2. So this will be basically 3 plus 2, so it will be resulting to minus 2 and 5. X value will be basically minus 2 and y value will be 5. So this will be our answer. This will be the point C. We can mark here. Work out AB plus BC. So AB plus BC will be equal to this one, which is AC. So we can check for AC. So AB plus BC will be equal to what we can do, we can add them. So it will be 4, 6, we can write 6 minus 2 and 0 plus 5. So it will be resulting to 4 and 5. This will be 4 and 5. From these two we can find this one. Complete this statement. AB plus BC is equal to basically AB plus BC will be equal to AC. So we can write here AC. ABC are 3 vertices. We can move page a little above, maybe your okay, over here. This is what AC we have written, and ABC are 3 vertices of parallelogram. So ABC. So ABC are 3 vertices of a parallelogram ABCD, and mark the point D on the diagram. D point we have to mark for that parallelogram. Work out the area of the parallelogram. So first we'll have to mark the point, and parallelogram means this side will be parallel to this, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units. So from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units. This will be the point, and we can draw this one, basically draw the parallelogram also. So this is parallelogram, and hopefully you are understanding each and everything. And area of the parallelogram, we can find the area of the parallelogram as well. So formula for area of parallelogram we can write over here. So area will be equal to B into H, base into height. Base is 6 and height is perpendicular height is 5. So this will be equal to 30, and we can write here 30, and this will be centimeter square. Units we will have to provide over here. This is having separate marks. This is base 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and perpendicular height will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is done. Question number 3A part. This is basically diagram is provided which is not to scale, and we have to the diagram shows a rectangular patio with sides 6 and 8. Work out the perimeter of the patio. Perimeter, this side is 6, so this side will also be 6 meters, and this side will be 8 meters. And this will be, we can add these, this will be 8 plus 6, So we can write 8 plus 6 plus 8 plus 6, and this will be equal to 28. So we can write it as 28. So for next part, Henry covers the patio floor with square tiles. The tiles are 0.5 meter by 0.5 meter. So area of the tile will be equal to area of tile will be equal to 0.5 into 0.5, and that will be equal to, we can check, 0.5 into 0.5 will be equal to 1 by 4. So we can write 1 by 4, and the area of this one is how much, like area of number of tiles directly we can find will be equal to area, which is a 6 multiplied by 8, and will be divided by 1 over 4, and we can write this one 6 multiplied by 8, and we can write this in brackets, and will be divided by answer, and this will be equal to 192. So this is 192 tiles. Answer will be here. The diagram shows the net of a solid on 1 centimeter square grid. So write down the mathematical name. This is basically the grid, and we have to write the mathematical name of the solid. If we fold this side to this one, this side to this one, and this one also, it will be folding, and this will be basically a cuboid. So cuboid we can write. So if you are not understanding, then print this paper and cut this one and just fold these sides, and you will be getting a cuboid. That will be a nice practice if you will be doing. For net questions, at least 2-3 nets you will have to cut and fold, and then it will, your concept will be clear. Work out the volume of the solid. So volume of solid will be what? This will be 2 units. So 2 multiply, this is basically 2 units, and this length will be how much? This size will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units, and height will be 1 unit. So 1, so this will be equal to 2 into 5 will be 10, 10 into 1 will be 10. So this will be 10 centimeter cube, which is already written over here. So this will be answer. Then C part, a square has perimeter 12x. So find an expression in terms of x for the area. So what we can do, square is this one, and it is having perimeter of 12x. So this will be like 3x. So 3x, 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 and 3x. So this will be 3, 3, 6, and 6, 12. So 12x will be the perimeter. Now area will be equal to 3x into 3x will be equal to 9x square. This side multiply by this side, or any two side you will have to multiply. So answer will be 9x square. Now D part diagram, which is not to scale. This is the diameter, which is 10 centimeters. So radius up to this one will be 5 centimeter. The diagram shows a semicircle with diameter AC. B is a point on the circumference, and AB is equal to BC. AB is equal to BC, and work out the area of the triangle ABC. So we have to find this one. So up to this one will be 5, and so if we find this one, basically this height will be 5 centimeters. This will be perpendicular height, which is 5 centimeter, and the base is 10. So we can use like area of the triangle we have to find. So we'll use 1 by 2. Area of the triangle will be equal to 1 by 2 into base into height. So 1 by 2 into 10 meters, and this will be 5 meters. So into 5, this will be 50. 50 divided by 2 will be 25. So 25 meters square basically. No, sorry, this is also centimeter, and this is centimeter, not meter. So this will be 5 centimeters, and we will also write unit properly here, centimeter square. Hopefully you understood this, and we will write answer at the given proper place as 25 centimeter square. Now this is question number 4. This is east side, this is west side, and not too skilled drawing. A road has 349 houses on it, numbered from 1 to 349. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like this one, and 349. So you can notice these are even numbers, these are all odd numbers. The diagram shows some of these houses. The houses on the west side of the road have odd numbers, and these are even numbers. So put a ring around the numbers in this list that are on the west side. So all the even number west side will be this one, all odd numbers. So 25, 87, and this one will be on the west. So we'll have to just circle these numbers, rest are on the east side. So on the east side, how many houses are there between the house numbered 168 and 184? So in between that one we will be writing the numbers, like for example 168, then it will be 170, 172, 174, 176, 178, and 180, then 182 up to this one. So how many numbers are these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we can write here 7. How many houses on the road have a house number that is multiple of 39? So multiple of 39 also we have to check. So multiples of 39 we can check from here. First will be 39, then 39 multiplied by 2 will be what? 39 multiplied by 2 will be 78, which is also less than 349. We'll have to check that it should be less than 349. So multiply by 3 will be equal to 117. So 117 will also be there. Then 4, this will be equal to 156. Then multiply by 5 will be equal to 195. And then multiply by 6 will be equal to 234. And then multiply by 7. So multiply by 7 will be equal to 273, which is also within the range. Then multiply by 8 will be equal to 312. Then next one will be multiply by 9 will be equal to 351, which is out of this range. Or this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 numbers. And another method is just take like this number 349 and divide it by 39, and you will get this number 8.9. So 8 are whole numbers, so this whole number we can take in this one, but this is like exact explanation which I've given you. I have given you both the methods, whatever you like you can adopt. Now this is part D. Thomas delivers a leaflet to every house on west side of the road. He starts a house number 1 and then delivers to each house in order. Find an expression in terms of n for the house numbers of nth house he delivers to. So basically this is the sequence, this one 1, 3, 5, 7. So 1, 3, 5, 7, so on. This is our basically the sequence for which we have to find the nth term. So we can write like for example find the expression for he starts at house number 1 and then delivers to each house in order. So house number basically started from this one and then delivering to this one. So we can write like for example there is a difference of 2. If we check each number, there is a difference of plus 2, this one. So we write 2n. So if we take n is equal to 1, we will be getting 2, but we need first term as 1. So we'll subtract 1. Our nth term will be 2n minus 1, and this will be working for other terms, so we can write 2n minus 1. Work out the house number of 40th house he delivers to. So we can replace this one to n. N basically we will be replacing by 40, so this n will be replacing by 40 minus 1, so this will be 80 minus 1, which is equal to 79. So our answer will be 79. Work out how many houses are on the west side of the road. So on the west side of the road will be basically we will be checking how many houses are on the west side of the road. 340 we can check for the 349 are the total. So for this one we can utilize this formula 2n minus 1, which we found is equal to 349, and 2n will be equal to 349 plus 1. So this implies 2n is equal to 350 and n will be equal to 175. This will be our final answer. Alisa delivers a leaflet to every house on the east side of the road. So east side of the road she is delivering. She starts at house number 348 and then delivers to each house in order, and find an expression in terms of n for the house number of the nth house she delivers to. So for that one also we have to find the expression. So for this one we can write expression like 350 minus 2n. If we replace n is equal to, for example, 1, we will get 348 because she is starting from 348. So first one will be 348, then if we replace n is equal to 2, this will be 350 minus 4 will be 346. Basically the sequence which we will be getting will be 348, and then this will be 346, then 344, and so on. So from here basically we can write this formula, which is 350 minus 2n. So what is the largest value of n then that can be used in your expression? Give a reason for your answer also. So the largest value which we can give is basically 174, because if we are taking like n is greater than equal to 175, this will give the house number that are 0 or negative number. So like n is greater than equal to 175 will give house number 0, house number 0 or negative number. So that's why we are not taking 175. Question number 5, which is basically a Venn diagram question. Venn diagram shows information about the number of students in a class who like apple and banana. This is apple, this is banana section. So work out the number of students in the class. So we'll just add this one. So 12 into 8 will be 20, 27, and this will be 31. So this is 31. Work out the number of students who like banana. So banana is this one. So 7 plus 8 will be 15. So we can write here 15. Work out n of A union B. A union B will become combination of this, which is 27. So we can write here 27 means this plus this plus this. And how many more students like apple than banana? So apple they are liking like 20 and banana are 15. So we can write 20 minus 15, which is equal to 5. So we can write here 5. Then next part, one of the students is chosen at random. Find the probability that this student does not like apple and does not like banana. So does not like apple or banana is 4. So 4 out of the total. So 4 out of total, which is 31. So 4 over 31 will be our answer, which we can provide over here. Then B part, the mass m grams of a banana is 115 gram correct to the nearest 5 grams. So complete the statement about the value of m. So value of m, the lower bound and upper bound, basically 115 plus minus, we will be writing 5 by 2, which is equal to 2.5. So basically we will be adding and subtracting 2.5. So if we add, it will be 117.5, and subtract, it will be 100 and basically 12.5. So this will be upper bound and lower bound of this one. So always we will be just taking the this one rounding correction detail, and we are dividing it by 2 and adding and subtracting to value. 6 of the students bring an apple to school one day. The list shows the mass of each apple correct to the nearest gram. This one, find the mode. Mode will be most occurring. So basically nothing, only this one is repeating. 82 is repeating. So mode will be 82. Then the range will be maximum minus minimum. So 103 minus 78 will be equal to how much? 103 minus 78 will be equal to 25. So this will be 25. The median will be the middle value. For that one, we have to arrange it. To arrange, so we'll be taking the minimum first. So 78, then 82, then again 82, then 88, then 94, then 103. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 values. So middle will be these two. So you will add basically 82 plus 88 and divide this by 2, and this will be equal to 82 plus 88 and divided by 2 will be equal to 85. So our answer will be 85 over here. Another student, Tony, also brings an apple to school. The mean mass of the 7 apples is this one. Work out the mass of Tony's apple. So basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this is like 78 and plus 82 plus 82 plus 88 plus 94 plus 103 and plus x. This is basically the Tony's apple, and this one divided by 7 is equal to 89. This one 89 grams. So we'll have to find this one. So what we will do, we will add this. So 78 plus 82 plus 82 again plus 88 plus 94 plus 103, and this will be equal to 527. 527 over 527 plus x over 7 is equal to 89. 7 we can shift to other side. So 527x is equal to 7 into 89, and 527, there is plus here, so we can shift. X will be equal to 7 into 89 and minus 527, and we can find this basically 7 multiplied by 89 minus 527, and this will be equal to 96. So this will be 96 grams. Now next, question number 6 is basically scatter diagram. Table is provided 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have plotted 6 points, and the rest of the 4 points we have to plot. 10 students eat cereal with milk for breakfast. The amounts are shown in the table. 28 will be cereal in grams, so 28 will be over here. This will be 28 line, and 150. So 150 will be this point. Basically I'll put cross over here. Then next is 40 and 230. 40 and 200, 210, 20 and 30 will be this one. Then 55 will be in between this one, 55 and 340. So 55 and 340. So 55 and 340 will be this point. Then comes 46, 45 and 46 and 220. So 46 and 200, 220 will be this one. We can mark over here. So this is, everything is done. Complete the scattered diagram which we have done. First 6 points have been plotted for you. For these students, describe the relation between the amount of cereal and the amount of milk. This is positive correlation, so we can write here positive correlation, or just write positive. And then comes to this one, or we can write like the amount of cereal increases by the increase of milk, this one. Or we can write here amount of cereal increases with increase of milk. So we can write positive correlation or this one. On the grid, draw a line of best fit. So a line of best fit, to draw a line of best fit, we can turn the page according to our convenience and try to draw a line for balancing this one, so that we can draw this line. So number of crosses above the line and below the line should be around like almost equal. It's all estimation. So next is another student has 280 milliliter of milk with her cereal. Use your line of best fit to estimate the amount of cereal this student has. So 280 is up to this one. So from here we can check, basically this will be this point. So this will be giving us 60 over here, this point and this point. We can join and give the, show the reference basically, and write here 60 grams. This is done. Explain why this scatter diagram should not be used to estimate the amount of milk for the student who has more than 70 gram of cereal. We cannot use for that one because outside, this is outside the provided data. So provided data is within this region only, right? So beyond 60 we cannot use this one, beyond 70 basically. So you will have to restrict your line also up to 70. You cannot go outside the scatter diagram. So whatever data provided is from this one to this one, so you cannot extend this line. So here we will be writing outside given data, outside given data. Then 100 gram of cereal contains 360 kilocalories. 100 ml contains 5 kilocalories for the breakfast. Sasha has 35 gram of cereal and 180 milliliter of milk. Work out the number of calories Sasha has for breakfast. For this one we can calculate basically 35 grams basically is the mass. So 35 grams of is containing how many for breakfast? She has taken this many of cereal and 180 of this one. So 35 will be containing basically this was, this is the fraction 360. We can write 360 divided by 100, and this will be multiplied by 35. So 360 divided by 100, this one. And for this 180 will be multiplied by 45 divided by 100. So this fraction we have to add, and if we add this fraction, 35 into 360 divided by 100. This will be this one, plus next will be 180 multiplied by 45 over 100, and this one will be over here 207. So this will be 207 kilocalories. We can write here answer. A shop sells cereal in boxes A, B, C. Work out which box is the best value. You must show all your working. So this is 500 grams of this one, and we can check for the ratio. Basically the ratio will be giving us the exact, so how much we are getting for this. So for 500 grams, this is 1.73. For 750 it is $2.60, and 1.25 kg it is $4.35. The easiest method for this one is to just take this mass and divide it basically by 1.73 by the amount you are paying, and similarly 750 divided by 2.60, and this will be in kilograms, so convert this into grams. So 1.25 multiplied by 1000 will be this one, and divide it by 4.35. Now we will be dividing these numbers, and 500 divided by $1.73 will be equal to this much, which is 289.01 basically, or 02. This is the grams. Then for this one, 750 divided by 2.60 will be equal to 288.46, and for the last one, 250 divided by 4.35, and this will be equal to 287.356. So this is basically the best buy. You will be getting more value for $1. So you can write box A is best buy, because we are getting more weight against $1. The diagram shows a regular polygon. This is question number 7. Write down the mathematical name of this shape. This is basically hexagon, having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. So hexagon, hexa means 6, so hexagon. Write down the order of the rotational symmetry of the shape. So 6 times it will be at the same location, at the same shape, so it will be 6. The diagram shows part of a different regular polygon. So it's different regular polygon, which is not to scale diagram. E is an exterior angle. This one is exterior angle. I is interior angle, and the ratio of E ratio I is 2 ratio 13. Work out the angle E. So sum of ratios is what? Sum of ratios is 13 plus 2, which is equal to 15. So this angle will be 180. So 180 we have to divide into 2 ratios, like one will be 13 by 15, and the other one will be 180 into 2 by 15. So these 2 ratios we will be checking. We need basically E, which is this one. So we will check both, but we will be asked for is the E1. So this will be 15, which is equal to 156. This one is 156, and this one also we can write 180 minus 156, or we can calculate 2 divided by 15, and this will be equal to 24. So this is 24. So angle E required is 24 degrees. We can mention over here. This is basically I. Work out the number of sides of this regular polygon. So for this regular polygon we need the number of sides. So 360 will be divided by basically so 360 will be divided by this value, which is E. So 360 divided by 24 will be how much? 360 divided by 24 is equal to 15. So this will be having 15 sides. So basically exterior angle we are dividing. So sum of exterior angles is always for a polygon equal to 360. So divide by this angle. So we'll get 15 sides. Using a straight edge and compasses only, construct the equilateral triangle ABC. So equilateral triangle we have to construct for AB. So straight edge and compasses only. So what we can do, we can rotate the page according to our convenience. So I'm rotating like this one so that we can draw properly. Over here I'm just putting paper, so this will be A and this one will be B, and we can measure this one over here and draw an arc like this one and arc over here. So this will be the side which we got, and now we have to just join these points. So we can join this with this and also this one with this. So this will be the triangle which is required. Hopefully you understood this construction as well. Now in this part all angles are in degrees. So diagram is not to scale. Use the information in the triangle to write down. So value of x we have to find. So sum of all these will be equal to 180. So this is x plus 2x will be 3x plus 2x will be 5x. So 5x plus 23 minus 13 is equal to 180. So this will be basically 10. 23 minus 13 will be 10. So 5x is equal to 180 minus 10, which is equal to 170. So x will be equal to 170 divided by 5, and 170 divided by 5 will be equal to 34. So this angle will be 34. X value will be basically 34 degrees. 34. Solve this equation to find the value of x. Use the information in the triangle to write down an equation in terms of x. Basically the equation they are asking for, I'll write equation for you over here. X plus 23 plus 2x plus 2x minus 13 is equal to 180 degree. This is the same equation which I have mentally simplified, and after that we have solved this one and solved this equation to find the value of x. So this is what we have already solved. So this will be like, for example, we rewrite 5x is equal to 170 and x is equal to 170 over 5, which is equal to 34. So x will be equal to 34. Basically this equation was required over here. So hopefully you understand this. Work out the size of the smallest angle in the triangle. Smallest angle will be what? Smallest angle, this is multiplied by 2. So 34 multiplied by 2 minus 13 will be equal to, this will be 55, and this one will be 34 multiplied by 2 will be 68. This will be 68, and this will be 34 plus 23 is equal to 57. So this is 57. If we check it's adding up to 180 or not. 57 plus 68 plus 55 is equal to 180. So this angle is basically the smallest one, which is 2x minus 13. So 2x minus 13, which is work out the size of the smallest angle. Basically we have to solve this one. So we can write 2x minus 13. So 2 into 34 minus 13, which is equal to 55. So this will be 55 degrees. This is also done. Then question number 8 is basically functions questions. We will be using the easiest way to complete the table. So minus x square minus alpha x and plus x also alpha, then plus 5, and we will calculate for minus 3. So calculate for x is equal to -3 and this will be equal to 5. So we can mention here 5. To double check we can put -1 so that we will be getting 3. So calculate -1 and this will be equal to, yeah, so this is how, if we double check we will be getting the mistake. We missed this square, so we'll have to rectify. This will be squared. Now this we will check again, calculate for -1 and this should result to 3 and now it is resulting to 3. So we'll be rewriting this one again. We will check, calculate for -3 and this is -7, so correct value is -7. So always just check the given values also with your calculation so that if there is some mistake you can rectify. Now x is equal to 0, calculate for x is equal to 0 and this will be equal to 5. So this one will be 5. Now x is equal to 1, calculate for x is equal to 1 and this is 5 again, and calculate for x is equal to 3, calculate for x is equal to 3 is -1, this will be -1. Then calculate for x is equal to 4 and this is giving -7 and this is -7. Now we have to basically plot the curve. To plot the curve we will be taking the values -3 and -7. So -3 and -7, I'll move the page above so that you can see the point. This is basically the point which we have marked, -3 and -7. Next is -2 and -1. -2 is over here and -1 is over here. Then -1 and 3. So -1 and 3 is over here. Then 0 and 5 is over here. Then 1 and 5 is also over here. Then 2 and 3 is over here. Then next comes 3 and -1. And next comes 4 and -7. So 4 and -7 will be over here. Now this is basically the plot, and we can see these 2 points are equal, so we cannot draw a straight line over here. That will be totally wrong. So we'll have to take this middle additional point, which is x is equal to 0.5. Now we can use this value and calculate for 0.5. This will be equal to 5.25. So this is 5 and this is 5.5. So in the middle will be over here, 5.25. Even you can put your this point, and now you will have to just draw this one. B part is drawing this, so we'll have to draw a smoother curve. To draw a smoother curve we can rotate according to our convenience, and we will be joining these points. So to join this one we can draw basically a smoother curve for this. So smoother curve is always you will have to practice for that. And this one, then the other side will also be like this. Now you have to turn more like this one and try to get a smoother curve like this, and this one, and further this one. So hopefully we have drawn successfully a little smoother curve, which you can see also. So just try double lines. Okay, so this is done like this one, and after this write down the coordinates of the highest point of the graph. So this is basically the highest point of the graph, which is over here, which is 0.5 and 5.25 we have taken over here. So we can write here 0.5 and 5.25, and this is basically the coordinates which they are looking for C part, and we can write here 0.5 and 5.25. Then comes write down the equation of the line of symmetry of the graph. So line of symmetry we can draw, like for example, if you want to draw this will be the line of symmetry, and this is basically the graph is symmetric to this line. So this will be x is equal to 0.5. So we can write here x is equal to 0.5. This will be the line of symmetry. On the grid draw the line y is equal to x. So y is equal to x. From -3 to 4 we have to draw the line. So for this one, on the grid draw this, basically y is equal to x. We will be drawing y is equal to x is basically 1, 1. So this point, and 2 and 2, this point. So this will be our line, and -1 and -1 will be this point. So we'll be joining basically these points from here to this one, and we'll be intersecting this line, and they will be asking about these points. Hopefully we'll check whether they are asking or not. So write down the values of x. Yeah, so this one, the curve, this, so these two values they are asking for. So for this one, x value we can check from here. This will be over here 2.3. So we can write here basically 2.3 we can write over here. So 2.3, and on this side basically this will be, yeah, 2.3, and the second side, this one will be -1.8. So we can write here -1.8. These are the values. Yeah, for this value basically we'll have to double check. We'll check again the graph. We read by mistake, I have taken this one, but this is basically the point of intersection of the line and the curve, and this will be -2 basically -2.3 you can say. So this will be not -1.8, this will be -2.3. Now this is basically the correct value. 2.3 and -2.3, these are the 2 points, x values basically. Question number 9, the speed boat travels at 84 kilometers per hour. Change the speed into meters per minute. So meter per minute will be okay, so 84 kilometers per hour. So 84 kilometers per hour. So this is basically the easiest way to convert. So kilometers we want to convert into meters. So this will be multiplied by 1000. Now this is not kilometers, this is changed to meters. And hours we have to change into minutes. So hours multiplied by 60 will be changing to minutes. So this is basically now minutes. So this one we have to simplify. This will be 84 into 1000 and divided by 60. This will be equal to 1400 meter per minute. And this is B part. The speedboat starts at X. So this is a starting point and travels to Y. Travels to Y, this one, then to Z, this one, and then back to X. So Z is due south. So this is due south of X, and Y is due west of Z. So this is basically the right angle. XY is equal to 39 and XZ is equal to 21 kilometer. Calculate YZ. YZ will be this one. So we can apply Pythagoras theorem. So basically 39 square will be equal to YZ square plus 21 squared. So YZ is equal to 39 squared minus 21 squared root, and this value we can calculate by the help of calculator. So root of 39 squared minus 21 squared, and this will be equal to 32.86, and we can write here 32.9, which is our approximate answer, 32.9. Then calculate the angle YXZ. So YXZ will be this angle. Now we have this side 32.9 also. So this angle we have to calculate. We can take this one sine, or we can take this over this will be cos. So I'm taking this over this cos because this is decimal value which we have rounded. so I am not interested to use this, so I will be using this one. So cos of theta, so this is basically theta, cos of theta will be equal to 21 over 39, so theta will be equal to cos inverse of 21 over 39. So we can check this cos inverse of 21 over 39, sorry, so 21 over 39, and this will be equal to 57.4. So this will be equal to 57.4 degrees, and we can mention here 57.4 degrees basically. Find the bearing of y from x. So bearing of y from x will be this much. So this will be 180, up to this one will be 180 degrees, and plus this will be 57.4. so this angle and this angle we will be adding, and we will be getting the bearing, and this will be 180 degree plus 57.4 will be equal to 57.4, this one already written, so plus 180, this will be equal to 237.4. 237.4, so 237.4 will be the bearing of this one. We are done with the paper. Hopefully you understood each and everything, and if you enjoyed the video, and then press bell icon. Also introduce this channel to your respected teachers. Also recommend this channel to your class fellows and other students. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye.